John Jones, who rebelled against the imagined order and became a new member of the Seven known as the Legend, who faced threats who are dangerous to the Omniverse, and became a mentor and father figure to Hope. It's still alive. So, good news, Jones is still alive, which is a relief to know that Jones is still alive. Because, as you guys know, in the end of Fortnite Chapter 7 Season 2's Shattered Live event, Jones was betrayed by the Visor Reality Unknown, who turned out to be a traitor who was giving information and intel about the Foundation's plan to the Exalted Ice King and the Dark Voyager. But it turns out the Visor Reality Unknown is actually Geno this entire time, who pretended to be the Visor Reality Unknown to not only gain our trust, but also Jones, the Foundation, Hope, including his own daughter, the Order. So after Geno shot Jones and kicked him off the ledge, all of us were assuming that Jones has died. Well, it turns out Jones isn't dead, because in Chapter 7 Season 3 Runners, we can actually find Jones at the 7 base at Shaken Sanctuary inside of a healing tank, recovering from his injury that he got from Geno, and all we can do is wish him for a happy recovery. So, all of you now may be wondering, who exactly brought Jones to Shaken Sanctuary and put him in that healing tank? Well, it turns out there's actually Hope herself. Hope found Jones and brought him to Shaken Sanctuary and put him in that healing tank so he will make a fast recovery. But the situation with Jones has hit Hope hard. Because, again, Jones was like a father to Hope. And seeing someone that she knew for a long while now has really hit her hard. Because Jones has always supported Hope through and through since Chapter 5, Season 1. And it's good to know that their father-daughter relationship is still amazing to know. But Fortnite even released a 17-second cinematic video titled Get Well Soon Jonesy, as we still see Jones in his healing tank recovering from his injury. Not only we see Hope planting her hand on the healing tank looking sad, still showing that father-daughter relationship the two have, but we even see Sloane planting her hand on Hope's shoulder, looking devastated. And this actually makes sense for Sloane, because as you know, Sloane knew Jones for a very long time. And not to mention, Jones was the main reason that Sloane went through a redemption arc from Chapter 4 Season 3 to Chapter 4 Season 4 and Chapter 4 Season 5. Jones helped Sloane to redeem herself. And Sloane now cares about others thanks to Jones. And next is the Order, who also looks devastated. Because it makes sense, because just like with Sloane, the Order knew Jones for a very long time, since he became a new member of the Seven, who helped her, and including the rest of the Seven, to face against the Imagined Order, including defeat her father Geno, who we now know is back and is the Visor Reality Unknown. But then we have our new Seven member known as the Guardian, who looks pretty upset, which would make sense considering Jones did help the sprites back in Oninoshima to face against the demons and push them back, including help them defeat the Dark Presence. But then we see Geno still pretending to be the Visor Reality Unknown, looking at Jones in his healing tank. And even though we don't really see his expression, it's possible that maybe he is annoyed that Jones is still alive, because he wanted to get rid of Jones in order for him to continue to pretend to be somewhat like trusting to the Order, Sloane, Hope, including the Guardian. But it seems that the only person who hasn't come to Shaken Sanctuary to see Jones is the Singularity. Probably because she doesn't want to see what happened to Jones. which would make sense. Even though the two of them haven't interacted for a very long time, considering the Singularity mysteriously left since Chapter 1, Season 9, it makes sense that the Singularity doesn't want to see what happened to Jones because it'd be too hard for her to see someone she knew for a very long time, like Sloane, in that state, in that healing tank. So it's still good to know that Jones is alive, but this also is bad news for Jenna. Because as you know, Jenna revealed himself in front of Jones. And the only two people who know about Jenna's identity as the Visible Reality Unknown is Jones and the Dark Voyager. So, if Jones were to make a recovery and get back on his feet, he would tell everyone the truth about who the Visible Reality Unknown is, which we know to be Jenna, including that he is the traitor who sent information and intel of the Foundation's plan to the Dark Voyager and the Exalted Ice King. So all they can do is just be patient and wait and see that Jones will recover very soon. Because Hope will continue to guard Jones until he's back on his feet. So we just have to be patient and just hope for a good recovery to Jones. So, yeah, that's exactly what happened to Jones since the end of Chapter 7 Season 2 Shadow Life event. And now in Chapter 7 Season 3 Runners, Jones is still alive, and all we can do is wish him a happy recovery, and when he gets back on his feet, he will reveal everything that happened since the end of the Shattered event to Hope, the Order, the Singularity, the Guardian, and to Sloane about the Visible Reality Unknown, revealing to be Jenna this entire time. And let's just say if he were to reveal Jenna's secret to Hope, the Singularity, Sloane, the Order, and the Guardian, they're not going to be happy to know that the most evilest person in the entire omniverse is back. So we just have to be patient and just, again, wish Jones a good recovery. So that's it. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Comment down below what your favorite things to do with Fortnite, creativity, battling players, Fortnite Blizzard, Fortnite Reload. There's soon in of Fortnite Chapter 1 Season 8 OG, Fortnite Save the World, and Fortnite Reload's newest map, the Elite Stronghold. Comment down below what your favorite moments in Chapter 7 Season 3 Runners, Chapter 1 Season 8 OG, Fortnite Save the World, and Fortnite Reload's newest map, the Elite Stronghold. Comment down below what Fortnite theories you want me to discuss and debunk, and I'll gladly make videos about them. Subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn on notifications so you won't miss any videos from me, and I'll see all of you in the next video. Bye!